In this video, we will explore the key ethical challenges and opportunities associated with AI and ML, and examine how we can develop a framework for responsible AI that aligns with our values and principles. The ethical challenges of AI and ML. One of the main ethical challenges of AI and ML is the potential for bias and discrimination. AI and ML systems are only as objective as the data they are trained on. If the data used to train an AI system is biased or incomplete, the system will likely produce biased and incomplete results. This can result in unfair treatment of certain groups, such as people of color or women, and perpetuate existing societal inequalities. Another ethical challenge of AI and ML is the lack of transparency and accountability. Unlike traditional software systems, AI and ML systems are often opaque and difficult to interpret. It is often unclear how they make decisions, what data they use, and how they arrive at their conclusions. This can lead to a lack of accountability and trust, particularly when AI and ML systems are used in high-stakes decision-making contexts, such as hiring, lending, and criminal justice. A third ethical challenge of AI and ML is the potential for misuse and unintended consequences. AI and ML systems can be used for harmful purposes, such as surveillance, manipulation, and misinformation. They can also have unintended consequences, such as job displacement, social isolation, and loss of privacy. These risks can be exacerbated by the rapid pace of technological change, which can make it difficult for policymakers and regulators to keep up with new developments and mitigate risks. The ethical opportunities of AI and ML. Despite these challenges, AI and ML also offer significant ethical opportunities that can help us address some of the most pressing social and environmental challenges of our time. For example, AI and ML can be used to enhance access to healthcare, education, and financial services for underserved populations. They can also be used to improve energy efficiency, reduce carbon emissions, and promote sustainable development. Another ethical opportunity of AI and ML is the potential for increased transparency and accountability. AI and ML systems can be designed to be more transparent and explainable, which can help build trust and reduce the risk of unintended consequences. They can also be subject to ethical oversight and regulation, which can help ensure that they are used in ways that align with our values and principles. A third ethical opportunity of AI and ML is the potential for enhanced creativity and innovation. AI and ML systems can be used to generate new ideas, products, and services that would have been difficult or impossible to create otherwise. They can also be used to facilitate collaboration and knowledge sharing, which can accelerate progress and drive positive social change. Developing a framework for responsible AI. To ensure that the ethical opportunities of AI and ML are maximized while their risks are minimized, we need to develop a framework for responsible AI that is grounded in our values and principles. Such a framework should include the following elements: inclusive and participatory governance. The development and deployment of AI and ML should be guided by inclusive and participatory governance processes that involve diverse stakeholders and prioritize public interest over private interests. Human-centered design. AI and ML should be designed with human values and interests in mind, taking into account the perspectives and needs of all affected stakeholders. Transparency and accountability. AI and ML systems should be transparent and accountable, enabling users and regulators to understand how they work and how they are used, and to hold developers and users accountable for their actions. Bias, mitigation, and fairness. AI and ML systems should be designed to mitigate bias and promote fairness by ensuring that they are trained on representative data, by monitoring their performance for bias and unfair outcomes, and by taking corrective action when necessary. Privacy and data protection. AI and ML systems should respect privacy and protect personal data by collecting only the data that is necessary for their intended purpose, by implementing strong data security measures, and by providing users with control over their data. Responsible deployment. AI and ML should be deployed responsibly by ensuring that they are used only in ways that align with our values and principles, by minimizing risks and unintended consequences, and by ensuring that their benefits are shared equitably. Continuous learning and improvement. AI and ML systems should be designed for continuous learning and improvement by enabling users and developers to learn from their experiences and to adapt to changing circumstances and feedback. AI and machine learning are rapidly developing technologies that have the potential to revolutionize various aspects of our lives. However, it is essential to consider the ethical implications of these technologies, as their use can have unintended consequences and raise significant ethical concerns. As such, ethical considerations should be integrated into the design, development, and deployment of AI and machine learning systems. One of the primary ethical concerns associated with AI and machine learning is the potential for bias and discrimination. Machine learning models rely on training data to learn patterns and make predictions. If the training data is biased, the model can perpetuate that bias, leading to discriminatory outcomes. For example, if a facial recognition system is trained on predominantly white faces, it may struggle to accurately identify people with darker skin tones, leading to biased outcomes. To mitigate the risk of bias and discrimination, it is essential to ensure that the data used to train machine learning models is diverse, representative, and unbiased. Developers must also monitor the performance of their models for bias and take corrective action when necessary. Another ethical concern related to AI and machine learning is the lack of transparency and accountability. Machine learning models are often considered black boxes because they make decisions based on complex algorithms that can be difficult to interpret. This lack of transparency can be problematic when the decisions made by machine learning models have significant consequences, such as in medical diagnosis or hiring decisions. To address this issue, it is essential to prioritize transparency in the design of machine learning models. Developers should aim to create models that are explainable, enabling users to understand how decisions are made. Additionally, developers must be accountable for the performance of their models, and regulation should be implemented to ensure that AI and machine learning systems are used responsibly. Privacy and data protection are also significant ethical concerns associated with AI and machine learning. These technologies rely on data to make predictions and decisions, and if that data is compromised or misused, it can have severe consequences. For example, personal information gathered by machine learning algorithms could be used for nefarious purposes, such as identity theft or cyber attacks. To mitigate the risks associated with privacy and data protection, developers must implement strong security measures to protect data. Additionally, users should have control over their data, including the ability to access, modify, or delete it. Regulation should also be in place to ensure that data is collected, stored, and used responsibly. Finally, ethical considerations must be integrated into the decision to deploy AI and machine learning systems. Developers must consider the potential impact of their technologies on society, including how they may affect employment, social inequality, and human rights. The benefits and risks of deploying AI and machine learning systems must be carefully weighed, and these technologies should be deployed only in ways that align with ethical principles. Thanks for watching our video on the ethics of AI and machine learning. Remember, it's important to consider the ethical implications of these technologies to ensure they're used in ways that align with our values. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more AI content and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.